biggest misinterpretation would be that as soon as I assign you a new address to a structure that you're getting ready to build, you cannot automatically go onto Google and find that address 10 minutes later. It's not going to populate. I get that very often. Unfortunately, I do not work for Google or Apple Maps, but it is automatically live on our site, so first responders are able to pick that up. Google will not pick it up, and most likely until you start receiving mail.
Our beef is exclusively available at the Monk's Marketplace. Taste the difference that care and quality make, and visit our serene landscape to pick up your perfect cut.
On Benedict Street, Hardesty's Market and Deli is your go-to for all your local meat needs. It's also the perfect spot for lunch, offering your favorite local sandwiches, dips, sweets, and more. Support local, stop by Hardesty's Market and Deli today.
For 50 years, Fred's Tire and Battery has served Central Oklahoma with tires, batteries, and service for cars, trucks, and tractors. Friendly and affordable, with 2 locations in Shawnee. Fred's Tire and Battery, a name you can trust.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
A lot of people don't know we started Eric's Pharmacy in 1995. So we've been going strong for over 29 years. We had a chance to spruce things up, put in new flooring, new shelving, and it really came together beautifully. We invite everyone to come by and take a look.
Castor Key Auto Mart, online or in person. Castor Key Auto Mart. They're good people to deal with.
This is Daniel Shaughnessy, and I'm here with Timmy Young. Timmy Young, the championship game for the Lady Wolves.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting ball game tonight with the Ardmore Tigers, Lady Tigers, and the Shawnee Lady Wolves. Coming live from the field house at Shawnee High School campus. Kayla Topley with the first shot. Both teams played pretty exciting ball games yesterday to get here for this championship tonight. Shawnee had to they outmanned El Reno, revenged the loss early in the season. They came out and they whipped them pretty good last night to make it here tonight.
And Ardmore took on Choctaw?
Took on Choctaw yesterday afternoon.
And they came across, of course, with a victory. They were an athletic team in that ball game.
Oh, yes, without a doubt. Watching our Ardmore play, they were in a championship ball game earlier a couple weeks ago. And I'm not sure exactly the results of that. I believe they did end up winning that tournament as well.
They are currently ranked number 3 in the state, 5A. The Lady Wolves are ranked number 5 in the state. And really, Timmy, the Lady Wolves playing their best basketball of the year.
They are. They've re-identified themselves after the loss of Monica Brooks, their leading scorer from last season. They're getting the ball up and down the court, finding the open person and hitting some pretty good key shots, and they're playing very well defensively, not allowing too many points inside the paint.
And that's really the key for the Lady Wolves' success, is it not?
It is. And defense, of course, creates a lot of offense, and so they've caused many turnovers in this tournament. Here we have one that's a turnover, just 3 seconds in the lane. But that defense, they get on their man and they stay on them tightly. And they are not letting any easy passes inside that lane.
Well, everyone knows that if these Lady Wolves are hitting their shots, they can beat anybody in the state. But it's their defense that allows them game in and game out to play with anyone in the state, no matter if they're hitting their shots or not.
That's correct. That's correct. They're trying to get the ball inside. Kyla Toffley reaches in, picks up her first foul. It's one first team foul, first personal foul. 6:22 to go in the first quarter still. But
no score.
No score. Like I said, they're still filling each other out. Both teams pretty been on the floor with them before the ball game. Both teams are pepped up. You know, the adrenaline is flowing. Sometimes when that happens, you don't always get that ball in the hole as quickly as you would like to. Things will settle down in the second quarter for sure.
Well, set us up. Who's on the floor for the Lady Wolves?
On the floor, we have Casey Rice, Logan Bonner, Michaela Powellmore, Makari Tramble, and Kyla Tarpley.
And as they get the ball or as they move into the play, help us to recognize these girls. Call out their names a little bit for us so we can learn them here early.
Okay, definitely will do so. Okay.
They move around a lot.
They move around, they do. And watching the offense, watching Ardmore's offense, they stay on that three-point line and they're just swinging back and forth around. They're just trying to rock somebody to sleep, looking for the backdoor cut. So good pick up by Makar Tramble. However, she does not get control of it, but she did get her hands on the ball. She is good defensively, offensively. She can handle every position, 1 through 5. She is today's modern-day Magic Johnson on the court.
Well, and the Lady Wolves will not mind playing at this pace. That's for sure. They're set up to be able to, if you want us to play defense in your face, we'll do that all day long, and then they can turn around and have an offensive scheme on the other side.
That's right. First points on the board by Tatiana Lee. 3-point shot. Scores 3-0. Now, once they score, they set up in their zone defense, full court press. They create many turnovers by using that press each game.
Thus, we like it when we don't allow a good shot like
exactly.
we did.
Exactly. Kyla getting the ball down to Makara, and there's a foul call on number 20. That's Jacedy Ainsworth. Now, this can be our first foul. That's the first team foul for Ardmore. Now, Bonner will throw the ball in. There's 4:50 to go, and there's a 3-0 lead by Ardmore at this time.
And again, this is the championship game over at Shawnee High School, PAAC, in the Shawnee Invitational Tournament hosted by Arvest Bank and Seahorn Yamaha.
Pretty good tournament they've had here today. Great attendance all weekend long. Missed shot by Tarpley. It's still going to be Shawnee's ball underneath. The tournament's been well attended. There's quite a few people here tonight as well. The previous game had Norman North versus El Reno. Norman North being victorious in that matchup.
Third place.
Third place game. Third place game. This is the championship ball game going on right here. The boys game will be Shawnee boys versus the Stillwater Pioneers boys following this game.
That's right. As my lovely daughter comes up and gives me a hug, nothing better than that.
That's right. Logan Bonner for 2 points on the wing. That is scores now 3-2 with 4:15 to go in the first quarter.
Again, Keith and Stacy Bonner are going to be happy that their little girl hit her shot early in the game. Of course, that's Rock Creek Pools, a wonderful sponsor for these Lady Wolves telecasts. Rock Creek Pools with a new location over on Kickapoo Spur. Kickapoo Spur.
Okay, 2 points by Ardmore. Makes the score now 5-2.
Casey Rice.
Casey Rice underneath for 2. The score is now 4-5 in the favor of Ardmore with 3:40 in the first quarter. The action is picking up a little bit. A moment ago, we had Makara Tramble going through a screen. Literally went through the young lady. I'm not sure if that girl actually wants to put another screen on her. There's a few pound difference in that matchup. Like a linebacker hitting a strong free safety.
And we all knew Makira coming back was going to be a big part of this Lady Wolves team. An outstanding freshman season last year.
Exactly. She only played the second semester after having a knee surgery. Bonner is open again. When Bonner gets it going early, she can be pretty deadly all game long. Have a foul on the play.
That's going to be Makira going to the line to shoot 2, and we want to thank Acclaimed Family Medicine. New location over on Harrison, right across the street from Seahorn Yamaha, actually. Keith Conaway, I know that many of you out there know Keith, and they do a great job. He's opened a new family practice in Shawnee. We've all been waiting a long time for Keith to get back into the family medicine. He did so well at his practice that he opened over on Kickapoo before selling that out, and now he's able to come back and be our doctor again.
I'd like to welcome him back to the community. He was my primary care physician once upon a time.
Yeah, and he never left. He just got out of the family care because of, being a business owner and selling it. Sometimes there's some things you can't do after the sale, and the time has passed. He's back in, and we're all happy about it at Acclaimed Family Medicine. Keith Conaway, Dr.
Keith Conaway.
Whoops. Yeah, he is a doctor.
All right.
Chuckle, Keith, huh?
Makara Trimble missed her 2 free shots a moment ago, and it's the return trip. And there, top down to Lee. Okay, that's her second 3. These girls can shoot from the outside. They can play good defense as well. They're a well-rounded team, so we can't take them lightly tonight.
Well, we've always talked about free throws and how they can quell momentum and they can turn momentum. And when you miss 2 like that, that's a missed opportunity for points. They've come down and more than doubled their lead, and they're going to have the ball.
They're going to have the ball. Here, with our time. With our timeout on the court, we have it's 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ardmore Lady Tigers are leading the Shawnee Lady Wolves 10-4. They come out missing their first 2 shots, but they've not missed since that time. So they're feeling themselves pretty good here. So they're pretty energetic. Once they score, once again they go in and they start pressing.
That's right. That's why they're ranked so high in the state. The Wolves, the Lady Wolves hosting this tournament, the Seahorn Yamaha Arvest Invitational Tournament. Championship game between 2 top-ranked teams in Class 5A.
That's right. Ball is thrown back in. We have Ashley Casterkey checked in for Kyla Tarpley. Now they've broken the press. Now what they're going to, we have to get set up and make some good passes inside.
Good pass by Ashley.
Good feed by Ashley. Makar on the trouble for 2, 6-10.
Ashley Casterkey just checked in, also just a sophomore. Very good athlete, and Wendy puts her in, Coach Wells puts her in for ball handling.
Yes, and also to handle that pressure underneath. She does a good job in the middle. Okay.
Casey Rice.
Yeah, coming down with the rebound. Very, very important rebound. Very important stop that last trip. Shawnee comes down this time. They're going to have to get the ball back to the hole. They find Makara inside. She overshoots it without using the glass.
Just a little underneath the glass. I don't know that she had the angle there. She didn't pull up in front.
Right. She's just too far underneath. Didn't use the glass. Good hands by Casey. Casey Rice is so long. She just gets her hands up. Gets many deflections. The ball on the I'm sorry on the play, the ball's passed inside. It is deflected. Ardmore picks up a turnover, coming back down court. Ardmore has a lead at this time. It is 35 seconds to go in the first quarter, 6-10 in favor of the Lady Tigers. They've cooled off in their shooting. They missed the last couple of shots. They're going to work it down and try to get the last shot of the quarter. They're not going to wait. They're going to go ahead and go.
Oh!
We failed again. We have quite a few people here from the Ardmore section, and they're cheering on their team. And it's good to have an active crowd in the finals of this tournament this weekend. Lee for another shot attempt from the three-point line.
Casterkey with a nice block out. Tramble with the rebound, and that's going to end the first quarter with Ardmore leading 10-6 here in the championship game of the Arvest Seahorn Yamaha Invitational. We'll go ahead and throw classic in there just because I like that too. And we can.
That's right.
Bringing you tonight's, what do we call it, webcast. This is the first time that we've tried the Facebook Live to you in the community, and we'd like to have your comments beneath. Let us know how you like it or not. But helping us bring it to you tonight, Comfort Inn and Suites, just past I-40 on Highway 18. Beautiful new hotel out there, and it's right amongst 3 new hotels. La Quinta's right out there as well for guests that you have coming into town, or maybe you just want to get away yourself a little bit. Get out there. They've got swimming pools, free breakfast, with your paid room, of course.
That's right.
Something's got to be paid for.
It's not all free.
But you know, Timmy, there is no better entertainment value than high school sports. And that's what we're able to enjoy tonight on the campus of Shawnee High School. $6 gets you in. They've got great food at the concession stand. And if you can sneak your way to the back, they've got great food in the hospitality room.
But the key word is you got to get back there.
You got to ask T.Y. for the key.
All right, we're coming back to our ball game. Ardmore is going to take the ball to begin the second quarter with a lead of 10-6 over Shawnee Lady Wolves. Again, they're going to come out, and Shawnee has gone now to appears to be maybe a boxing one. Can't tell exactly. We'll have to see again. On the missed shot, Shawnee will take possession.
Well, Coach Wendy Wells and her assistant Steve Freeman, they know how to put together the defenses.
They definitely do. They know how to, like I say, come out and breaking the press, walking the ball up court. Now Ardmore is in a man-to-man, and they're going to play you toe-to-toe. As they play toe-to-toe, that action there, as the ball is delivered inside and Tarpey misses a layup, they're cause many turnovers. It caused a little pressure for Shawnee girls who's had trouble this year bringing the ball up the court.
Little bit of a reach there by Casterkey. On the floor for the Lady Wolves, Casterkey with the foul. Tarpey just at the other end missed that shot. We've got Casey Rice out there. We also have Michaela Palmore and Logan Bonner for the Lady Wolves. 10-6 our score, 7:21 here in the second quarter as we come to you live from Shawnee High School. The championship game tonight.
We have a substitution in the ball game.
They just handed the ball too soon. So
they were unclear on who McCarr was coming into the game. Who she's going to substitute for. Ball skipped up the court. Okay. Logan Bonner on the three-point attempt, and she nails it. Once Logan gets hot, it's on. The score is now 11-9 in favor of the Lady Tigers. Once Logan gets a good look at that shot, she can put it in, but sometimes she has to use too much energy to bring the ball down court. Kind of loses her way offensively for that trip down court. Lee on a shot attempt, and the ball is too hard. It goes over the backboard.
Just under 7 minutes to go here before the half, with the Lady Wolves trailing by 2.
Again, the Lady Tigers, now they're gonna sink back with their defense, their trapping defense. They fall back and they're gonna go into a zone. They've changed it up. They go from a man to a zone.
Ashley having a little bit of trouble there on the sideline.
Yes. Before we get too far in the ball game, we need to announce our officials. Our lead official tonight is going to be Eugene Jackson, and our two trail officials will be Derek Grady and Kevin Aiken. These guys work within the Suburban Conference, and they're all veteran officials that we have here. So these guys, they deserve to be here. They've been around for a while. And they know exactly what they're doing, so we don't have to challenge them very much.
There we go. Good rebound by Logan Bonner. She's going to get it up to Makira Tramble, who gets it up to Casterkey. Ashley for 2.
Ties the score with 6 minutes to go. The score is 11-11.
We like that. That's my anniversary. 11-11.
11-11.
Hello, sweetheart. I'm thinking of you. 11-11.
Veterans Day as well.
And you know what that's veterans of? Veterans of war.
Veterans of war. Not veterans of life.
We mutually understand that.
That's right.
That was a nice move on the inside. I didn't see a lot of reaching. That contact kind of came out of the blue. But, it's going to happen on this side. It'll happen on the other side.
That's right. Yeah,
we just have to be aggressive and penetrate ourselves.
Both sides. Krista Pickens picks up 2 points going to the free throw line.
And Palmore checks back in for Casterkey.
And Pickens is successful on the second shot.
Traditional three-point play.
I say on the second shot, the only shot. Once again, the pressure is there.
Palmore getting it by that pressure.
Very patiently. You can tell this is a well-coached team.
In white?
Well-coached team in white. Actually, both teams are well-coached. You don't get to be ranked number 3 in the state without having some type of formal coaching. Casey Rice on 18-foot, and she nails it.
Nothing but net by Casey Rice.
5 minutes to go in the ball game, 13-14.
You know, that looked like old Tim Barrick. What Tim Barrick used to look like when he was on the court for Shawnee High School. And, of course, now he's over at Clinic Pharmacy, another one of our great sponsors. Clinic Pharmacy. What do they say? They say, here's a great day for you. Tim Barrick over there, go in, tell him hi. They can take care of all of your pharmaceutical needs. And they're open 7 days a week at the Clinic Pharmacy, right across from the front entrance of the hospital at St. Anthony's.
Yes. Katria Albert called on her first personal foul. We have 3 team fouls on both teams, so it's not too overly aggressive during this time, but very active.
When your car is acting up, you want to take it to Fred's Tire and Battery.
That's right. That's right.
Fred's with 2 locations. Their traditional location downtown where you get to see Fred himself. Go in and talk to Fred at Fred's Tire and Battery, or the new location up on Harrison.
North Harrison.
Yeah, there you can talk to Darren, Fred's son. You know that?
That's right.
Bill and Daniel, they're in there as well at Fred's Tire and Battery on Harrison.
After the timeout, the ball was thrown in, and prior to Ardmore Lady Tigers getting back on the court, once that horn blows, they're supposed to be back out there. They chose not to be, and officials gave the ball over. Come return it in. And
Logan looking for another 3.
Ball a little bit strong. Ball bounces and hit the board on top, goes out of bounds. And Ardmore's bringing the ball up court. Shawnee's they're still in a man-to-man defense. On the court for Shawnee, we have Palmore, Tramble, Rice, Tarpley, and Bonner. They go with the skip pass over the zone.
Oh. Makira rips down the rebound, and she gets it over to Casey Rice.
And don't use that word rip lightly whenever you're talking about Makira, because that's exactly how it appeared. Nice pass inside.
Tarpey's got to hit that. We need that from her. She's fully capable of making that shot. She's just a little bit off right now.
Well, I thought I heard a whistle also. And it's like that's when Makira kind of hesitated and slowed up. Now Ardmore comes back on the other end.
Well, they're going to get the whistle there. It's going to be over the back. Logan Bonner with good position down low, number 20. She can play up top or down low, can Logan. She's a senior with 3 years of a lot of experience for Coach Wendy Wells.
Yes. Krista Pickens picks up her second personal foul. It's going to be 14 fouls on Ardmore, and there's 3 for Shawnee. The score is 13-14 with 3:13 to go in the second quarter. We have a stop on the court. We have a noise I think everyone is complaining about. I did hear a whistle a moment ago, and that's why I thought Makira threw the ball up in the air. They are now investigating to find out what may be the problem. I do not know exactly what it is. Oh, at this time, we have somebody being
they're trying to find the whistle.
They're trying to find the problem.
They're going to stop that. And 3:13 to go here before halftime. The Lady Wolves trail by 1, but Timmy, it's because they're not hitting shots.
They're not hitting shots.
And they're only down by 1, but they've missed at least 5
point blank range. Yeah, we got to capitalize on that. As we break the press, there's always going to be an open shot. We're going to have a mismatch down low.
Oh.
Okay. She's getting the wrong English on the ball, but she's got. She'll get that going. It's going to get there. 3-point attempt by Ardmore. It goes up.
Look. I think there was a foul before that ball was out of bounds that wasn't called, and I think that kind of led to what was called with the ball heading back Shawnee's way.
Yeah, that may have been a little physical contact.
Yeah, there was a push in the back. Logan went flying out of bounds, actually.
Yeah.
And I think that the referee saw that, but he had swallowed his whistle and he was good. When it got knocked out of bounds, he was going white.
Yeah, he wasn't ready for that one yet.
2:38 to play in the first half. The Lady Wolves hanging in there, even though we're not hitting shots.
Once again, we're breaking the press, getting the ball across the court. That definitely takes time off the clock.
Well, I think the game is slowed down for the Lady Wolves on that side.
It does.
Palmore
for 2 points. Now, Shawnee takes the lead 15-14 for the first lead of the night. There's 2:15 to go in the second quarter.
And we need her on those drives. Palmore can break down the defense. She puts it up. She's got some big girls for the offensive rebound as well.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. She just needs to be a little bit more aggressive and have a little bit more confidence and just go for it.
You know, I was just talking about Tim Barrett. You know, Jamie Barrett.
Yes.
She's downtown at Richards Drug.
Richards Drug.
Richards Drug, one of the funnest place to shop. One of the best gift shops in our entire area. Jamie goes and buys a lot of unique and cute gift ideas. Go on in and check out the gift ideas at Richards Drug. And you can shop there while you're waiting for your prescription to get
That's
filled.
right. And every now and then they'll let a dog come into place and get the pet. And can't remember the new dog's name, but it's like a therapy dog.
It's just like home. It's just like home.
It definitely that home feeling.
The ladies in there are always nice, and, you know, you can't beat it when you open the door and you're smelling Hamburger King right next door. The Hamburger King.
Ardmore is taking the lead on their last 2-point shot with 1:20 to go in the first quarter. Now the score is 15-16.
And that was an unfortunate offensive foul, right? Or was it just the ball knocked out of bounds?
The ball was knocked out of bounds.
Okay. Oh!
Number 23 on the shot, Sierra Gordon, has increased the lead to 19-15 with 1 minute to go in the first half. Shawnee's in return to favor, come back down court. They break the press. Each time they break the press, they come to the right-hand corner. Logan Bonner on the shot for 3, and she nails it.
That's her third!
That's her third shot. That's right. 18-19, 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. In the second quarter. Lady Tigers appear to be coming down court to take the final shot of the half. So they're just going to hold it out. Shawnee's didn't appear to want to contend. Makara does step out.
Makara might get herself a steal out there.
Yeah, she's forcing the action.
She's deceptively quick.
Yeah. Number 3 is very brave to try to step out there and take that charge again.
Well done. Lady Wolves are going to get an opportunity here.
They come out with pressure.
Timeout. Call time.
They come out with pressure. They do get the ball across the way.
2.
Nice move.
Yeah.
Going at the end of the first half.
Makira in the house.
Shawnee with a 20-19 lead. Momentum change at the end of the quarter.
That was a great play by the Lady Wolves. Logan Bonner with good offside blocking out. She gets that rebound. She was in trouble. She had two Ardmore Tigers right in front of her.
Yes.
She made the quick pass. And who got it up to Makira? Who'd she pass it to?
She passed it over to
Tarpey?
Tarpey
Gets it up to Makira, who we all know is a finisher. So the Lady Wolves go in ahead 20-19 in this, our inaugural try at Facebook Live. Let us know how you like it and how it's going. And if you're watching on cable TV channel 3, we want to welcome you as well. We want you to go to our Facebook page, hit like, and you'll know when we go live, which we're going to do more often now throughout this second semester. Timmy, we've got a 2-time state champion baseball team coming up in the spring. We're going to see a lot of them this year.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, they have a lot of kids returning. A few kids moved in from, of course, South Rock Creek, North Rock Creek, moved up to the 9th grade squad. So, Todd Boyer does a great job, along with Ryan Franklin and the other assistants out there on the field. And the enthusiasm in Shawnee in the spring is just really wonderful with the spring sports. You still have the golf, you have the track, you got tennis. It's just really great being in Shawnee in the spring.
And let's talk about that a little bit. Coach Wilkinson always puts out one of the best track teams in the state on the girls' side. Now, the boys had some number problems in the past. Last year they came up, and they did a magnificent job, both squads, for Scotty Wilkinson.
Oh, yes. Each year they contend. Scott's a great pole vaulting coach, and so, that momentum, it lasts all year long. We get great sprinters that always return. One thing about track and field is that you have so many different events, and, you have athletes. You don't have long or short, thick or thin. There's something to do in track, right? You're running, jumping, throwing. It's always something great. But it's always out there,
Halftime of the Shawnee, the Arvest Seahorn Yamaha Shawnee Invitational basketball tournament championship round. The Lady Wolves up 20-19 on their guests from Ardmore, and helping to bring this webcast to you and telecast to you every weeknight on cable TV channel 3, 7 p.m. and then again at 9 p.m. Eric's Pharmacy, Eric Weingartner and Demita, they do a great job over there on Kickapoo. They can help you with now flu shots, and we're coming into poison ivy season. They've got the poison ivy, what do they call it, tincture? They call it compounding. They do all of those kind of things. So if you want to get your immune system ready for poison ivy season, you can get that done. If you any type of like flu shots or immunizations that you need, they can help you over there at Eric's Pharmacy. Next time you see Eric, tell him hello and tell him thank you from us for helping us bring these telecasts and Facebook Live to you.
We are here in the nitty-gritty of District 3 with the Pottawatomie County Commissioner, Abby Thompson. So, Abby, I want to know, because this facility is, like we said, way different than the downtown Broadway facility, but how often are you working here versus downtown Shawnee?
So obviously on Tuesdays I try to be at the admin building because we have our commissioner meetings, but usually every other day of the week I do my best to be down here. I love it down here. Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of let your hair down, get dirty, play in the dirt. Yeah.
Yes.
I really do love it down here.
Yes, and being down here and seeing the guys working, answering calls, being everywhere, and yes, they do get a break every once in a while. Don't worry, you guys. Sometimes. But it just made me realize they really are the ones that have to answer these calls and work in winter, rain, summer, shine. You get it.
And I think people forget, some of them take trucks home. If we get calls in the middle of the night, we never stop working. They get called out, they have to go do it. So they work very, very hard. Absolutely.
See, I don't think I realized that they have to work on call and all of that stuff as well.
Yes.
And so it just makes me appreciate, one, I don't come out to mod half as much as I should.
Well, you should.
Yes. Which is where District 3 barn is located, is in Maud, Oklahoma. And it allows me to realize that there's a lot going on all around Pottawatomie County. And there are advancements going on around Pottawatomie County. So thank you so much, Abby Thompson, for your heart for your county.
We are so blessed. I love our county. We have such great people. I love my crew. I couldn't ask for a better one. And I just want to remind you, girls aren't afraid to get dirty, right?
Yes.
Rhinestones and dirt.
Woo! Yes, I love that. Well, congratulations, Abby Thompson. You're making history while you're a District 3 commissioner, and we are so grateful for how you run the show over here. So
thank you.
Thank you, Abby. Love you. Bye.
Our beef is exclusively available at the Monk's Marketplace. Taste the difference that care and quality make, and visit our serene landscape to pick up your perfect cut.
On Benedict Street, Hardesty's Market and Deli is your go-to for all your local meat needs.
It's also the perfect spot for lunch, offering your favorite local sandwiches, dips, sweets, and more. Support local. Stop by Hardesty's Market and Deli today.
For 50 years, Fred's Tire and Battery has served Central Oklahoma with tires, batteries, and service for cars, trucks, and tractors. Friendly and affordable, with 2 locations in Shawnee. Fred's Tire and Battery, a name you can trust.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
A lot of people don't know we started Eric's Pharmacy in 1995. So we've been going strong for over 29 years. We had a chance to spruce things up, put in new flooring, new shelving, and it really came together beautifully. We invite everyone to come by and take a look.
Castor Key Auto Mart, online or in person. Castor Key Auto Mart. They're good people to deal with.
All right, we're back with you from the Shawnee Basketball Invitational. It's this RVS Bank Seahorn Yamaha Invitational. And here at halftime, we're going to talk a little spring baseball with Tanner Sparks, 2-time champion with the Shawnee Wolves. Tanner, welcome to the booth tonight.
Good to be here.
All right, great. Tell us about your off-season program. You guys have you won back-to-back. You going back-to-back in state championships. And you know, with your 2 victories of this the past 2 seasons, how hard is it getting ready for this upcoming season?
Well, they say that the 3rd one's the hardest to win, so we've been really putting in a lot of work, working really hard this offseason, and hope we can make it 3 in a row.
Okay. Throughout your program, what type of who's been instrumental in the off-season program with you, working out in the fall as well as the early spring?
Well, Boyer puts together a lot of different programs. Like we have running program in the morning and Wolf Wars, and they're basically like weight training and speed and agility training, and we get up every morning at 5:45 and get after it.
All right, that's some dedication. Now, is this pretty much the same routine you guys have been following the past few years as well?
Yeah, Boyer's been doing this, I think, since he started coaching here. So
okay, yeah, Todd Boyer, he's been around here for 20 years, and he's done a pretty good, a real good job in developing a program that he inherited just a few years ago. But going into this season, who are some of the key players that we need to keep a watch on? Who's going to be a sleeper this year that may not have gotten very much exposure last year, but this year you're looking for some good things from him?
Cole Payne, he really stepped up late in the season last year, and he really put up really good offensive numbers during the whole postseason.
Yeah.
And was one of the main reasons that we won the way we did. So
right.
We're going to look for him to have a good year, and also Brandon Naropkin. We're looking for him to really step up and give us some good innings on the mound.
Yeah.
He was a freshman last year. He's a sophomore this year, so nobody really knows much about him. He doesn't have much experience, but hopefully he'll eat up some good innings for us. Okay, well, super. Now, what do you plan on doing after this year? I plan on attending Oklahoma State University. Okay, super. Going to be a Cowboy. Yes, sir. All right. How many D1 players are we going to have this year? There is 3 D1 players right now. Okay. That's super. That's super. What? Who are the other ones other than yourself? Jake Taylor, who's also committed to Oklahoma State, and Eli Davis, who's going to the University of Kansas. University, not K-State, but Kansas. Just Kansas. Okay, because we have, of course, Josh Roulette still is at K-State. He's at K-State. Okay. All right. Well, super. Well, I tell you what, it's been it's good to be in Shawnee at this time. What do you think about this gym? Now, you were a starter 2 years ago as Makari Tramble puts in the first bucket for the half. And that was a 3. Shawnee's with a 23-19 lead with 7:40 to go in the third quarter. We're talking with Tanner Sparks, 2-time baseball champion at Shawnee
Shawnee High School. Looking forward to what's going on here. But as you played here a couple years ago, what difference have you noticed in our basketball team between now and what you played with 2 years ago?
We had a lot bigger dudes whenever I played, so we were looking to get the ball inside. This year, they like to drive a lot more, they shoot threes a lot more than we did, and they just run kind of a spread offense, drive and kick, find the open man.
Yeah,
they're playing really well right now.
Yeah, they've been pretty successful with that type of offense, just moving the ball, similar to what the Golden State Warriors do, is they just move the ball around. You've been out for the last couple years not playing basketball. Do you miss the atmosphere at all?
Oh, yeah, I always miss competing. I love to compete any way I can, and I loved playing basketball, but I had to make a decision, and I felt like taking a couple years off and working on making my body bigger, faster, and stronger would give me the best opportunity to play at the next level. So
yeah. Well, how early in your high school career did you commit to Oklahoma State?
After my freshman year.
Okay.
During the summer before my sophomore year.
Okay. So you've known before playing basketball in high school where you were going to be attending college.
Yes, sir.
So that's the neat thing. Did you ever take any recruiting trips anywhere other than Oklahoma State?
I had offers from Wichita State and the University of Oklahoma as well.
Okay. Going to Oklahoma State, you guys have great facilities there. No, Boone Pickens has put in quite a bit of money and a few of the other alumni to help build the facilities there. Going to Oklahoma State, if you were to be injured, would you have any problem, do you think, with rehabbing there at Oklahoma State?
Absolutely not. It's one of the top programs in the country with one of the best coaching staffs in the country, and I trust them with my body, with the future of my career. I trust them with everything. It's a great place to go.
Well, that's a wonderful place to be. That's I ended up going to school there once upon a time in life. I played football at Oklahoma State, come out of Shawnee. It was a neat deal. We didn't have quite the same facilities, but we had great medical staff while I was there. Logan Bonner on the hustle, and she gets a steal and an easy 2 points on a layup. Pushed Shawnee up 25-19 with 5:20 to go in the third quarter. The momentum has changed ever since the end of the first half. But we've been visiting with Tanner Sparks, and we're going to go back to the ball game. Tanner, thank you very much for coming to join us. Good luck to you this season.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Hope to see you this spring.
Hey, you bet.
Thank you.
Now Ardmore is bringing the ball back up court, and there's going to be a foul on Palmore as she goes up for two. Called by Kevin Aiken. Called block. Didn't have two shots coming up here, but the momentum started changing, Danny, at the end of the second quarter. Shawnee finally got that lead. Makara Trammell was very instrumental in that.
Yeah, coming out of the block, when she hits right on, the whole offensive vibe for Shawnee Wolves change. The Lady Wolves get a little bit more aggressive in their shots, and the defense is on edge because if Makira goes off, I mean, we saw her get 13 points in 45 seconds in the area finals and almost win it single-handedly as a freshman.
Yes, as a freshman. Now Ardmore comes out with a big trap again. Makara sets up for a three, and she nails it.
Just like you called it, Tinny Young. Off on that corner, Makira Trammell hits another tray, and the Lady Wolves go up by 8. They have stretched their lead from 1, stretched it 7 more, the perfect number so far here in the third quarter.
Yes, 28-20 with 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Shawnee's defense is they're packing it back in. They're going to challenge Ardmore to go back over top where they haven't hit a whole lot of shots here lately.
And I want to thank Tanner Sparks for spending some time with us just off the cuff to talk a little bit about Shawnee High School baseball and going back-to-back and hopefully getting a three-peat this year. Thank you, Tanner. And a good job by the young man.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So he's been working hard since he was out there at South Rock Creek, working with Coach Ryan Rosser. You know, this young man's been playing ball. Jake Taylor's great athlete. His teammate, they both have committed to Oklahoma State, much earlier, in their careers. Josh Roulette, of course, being here with the first state championship, is still playing at Kansas State. Eli Davis is committed to playing ball at Kansas. All three of them will be going to the Big 12.
And they've got some stalwarts out there definitely in that class. Many young men that can play good baseball for Todd Boyer and the Shawnee High School program.
Yes, they wake up early and they go out and hit it. Much dedication. From the free throw line, Miss Pickens is back on the line again, and she is 2 shots, and she hits her first one. Tarpley has stepped out of the ball game as Cassidy has come in for her. Tarpley has three fouls. She has not gotten it going tonight as we have seen her in the past.
Well, and coaches will tell you, good teams are ordinary. Champions are extraordinary.
That's right. That's right.
Got to put that extra in for the championships.
You got to put it in there.
That's what Performance Course teaches. Performance Course, of course, one of our sponsors helping to bring Shawnee High School basketball to you tonight. And Makira Tramble on the shot. She's going to get another one. Gives it up down to Casterkey, to Logan Bonner, and 3! Another tray
That's her fourth 3 tonight. Once she's on.
Quad tray.
That's right. Once she's on, we always see that lead. We need to keep her hot.
Yeah.
As
I was saying, Performance Course helping kids get stronger, both mentally and physically, as they work to build character within the programs that they work with.
That's right.
Performance Course, Oklahoma.
Jeff Waters and Jeff Diamond working that locally.
They work that actually all across the state. They've got 6 high school or 6 programs that they work with throughout the state, Shawnee being one of the main ones, and of course our home. So one we want to grow substantially in this area for our kids, because we need the adults. There are 5 trainers in that room with all of those kids at every hour session. So kids get a lot of one-on-one character development. They learn team building and how to encourage one another. Leaders really rise through the program through the team building atmosphere. It's all sports in one location, all training to get better.
That's right. They come over, and I spoke with them about bringing the program to Pleasant Grove School.
Yeah.
They want to they're now going to reach out to the elementary level.
That's right. 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, all available for Performance Course. And that's a course that they do mini ones and off-season work at the high school, but mini ones over at, like you say, Pleasant Grove. Mm-hmm. I think they're scheduled over at Grove. They're hoping that North Rock Creek and Coach Higgins over there and Blake Moody might get on board and do some with them as well. So they're reaching out, like you say, to all the schools. There'll be a middle school camp going on for the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students over at the middle school, Shawnee Middle School. So a lot happening around Shawnee to try to help develop character and just athletic ability, but also confidence within our youth of our community through Performance Course.
While we were talking, we had a couple free throws. One free throw made by, what was that young lady's number, 25, Krista Pickens. She had hit the easy layup. It appeared as an easy layup, but she actually double clutched the ball and it hit it, and it had a foul on Casey Rice. And so he hit the traditional three-point play. Coming back on the other end, we have Makira Tramble on the line shooting 2, and she misses her first one. Now she is 0 for 3 from the line tonight. We've got to get better on that free throw line to continue going deep into the playoffs. We have 3:29 left to go in the third quarter. Shawnee takes the lead, 32-24.
And we're in the championship round of the Arvest Seahorn Yamaha Shawnee Basketball Invitational, one of the best tournaments played around the states. It's these coaches don't want to leave. It's hard to get into this tournament. And maybe after we get that new Stucker complex built, we'll be able to enlarge this tournament to accept even more teams over here, as we're going to have a beautiful new facility right there just south of the PAAC as the Stucker complex gets redone through the bond issue that the voters graciously approved just last year, as Makira Tramble with another 2. That was a nice little hook from the baseline.
Yeah, that was great ball movement. It all started when Makara steals the ball on the defensive end. They get the ball moved up court, pass, and then we get the open shot.
Well, the Lady Wolves have dominated in this tournament throughout the years. I believe they're going for their 5th title out of 7 years. It's either 5th title out of 7 or 6th title out of 8. They've dominated.
But it's dominant. It's total dominance for sure.
And they're up by 10 now here in the championship round over the 3rd-ranked Lady Tigers from Ardmore. Shawnee comes in 5th ranked in the OSSAA ranking system. And the Lady Wolves finding out this week that they're going to be on the east side, Timmy, of the bracket going into the state tournament. And there's a lot of good teams on the east side.
Yes, and that's pretty much traditional where Shawnee girls have been going to the east side for quite a few years. And so, but they've always made their way, to the state championship, to the state playoffs. And they're going to be, I believe they'll be pretty successful this time of year as well.
Well, and to put it into perspective, this Ardmore team, which Shawnee leads right now and possibly by 8 points with 1:21 to go in the 3rd quarter, but by 9 with 1:21 to go in the 3rd quarter, it's probably going to be the top seed in the West. Right. And Shawnee fully dominant tonight.
Exactly. Yeah, they've Coach Wells has found the problems on the court. They're not able to. One of the things that Ardmore is doing at this time is playing the toe-to-toe defense, which, without having a great ball handlers as we had in the past, has been kind of a pressure situation. But once you get the ball down low to
your post,
we get it to the post. We normally do something good. That time, Makara tried to kick it over to an open Bonner. However, the ball was thrown a little bit too low. Could not pick it up. Caused a turnover.
So joining Tramble and Bonner is Palmore, Casterkey, and Hudson for the Lady Wolves. As we wind down this 3rd quarter, Lady Wolves have opened a 9-point lead, expanding on their 1-point halftime lead. As a good block by Casterkey, and that's going to be called a foul with 28 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter.
It was a good block, but she got her on the arm on the second reach whenever the girl went for the ball. That was a good call. I'm not for sure that it was on the shot where the foul actually occurred. However, the young lady is going to the free throw line. The score is now 34-26 in favor of the Lady Wolves. One observation that I'm making here is that that Ardmore is missing Tatiana Lee, who hit a couple of threes a moment ago early in the ball game, and she's not back in.
A tie
with Tramble and Lativia Jackson. She's a sophomore, pretty scrappy, very brave to step in there and get that tie up.
Lady Wolves unable to secure that rebound. They're going to give up. Oh, no, they're not. Tramble this time gets it, and she's going to be fouled, and she's going to go to the free throw line. Now, she's had trouble at the free throw line. But no, I guess she's not. I'm sorry. That's just the 2nd foul on Ardmore. Shawnee Ardmore is in the bonus.
Right.
So Bonner will take it out, and they'll face some pressure down low. They get it into Tramble, back to Bonner. She's got relief behind her. They better get it across.
Plenty of time for Hudson to bring the ball across.
Down to Casterkey. Oh. And it's going to be a jump ball, which will stay with the Wolves. They'll have time for a catch and shoot.
Yeah.
1.7 seconds to play. This is going to come into Tramble. There she is.
Coach Denny Shaughnessy called it. Just the way you drew it up.
Puts the Lady Wolves in front by 10, 36-26, as we lead into the 4th and final quarter of this tournament on the ladies' side, the championship round. Lady Wolves going into the final quarter up by 10. And we want to thank Harrison Discount Pharmacy and David Nicholas over there at the corner of Harrison and Independence. That's Harrison Discount Pharmacy. They deliver. Give them a call and they can fill your prescription. David Nicholas, a great community supporter all throughout the years. Harrison Discount Pharmacy. Acclaimed family medicine. new practice opened by Dr. Keith Conaway. Dr. Keith, as years gone by, many of our family practitioner, as he had his place over on Kickapoo, when he sold, he stepped away a little bit from family medicine, just as part of what he had to do. And he was around town with a couple of different hospitals before he could go back into family medicine. And he has come back, and we're all excited about that, to have Keith Conaway, Dr. Keith Conaway, an acclaimed family medicine, now taking new patients. Give him a call and get to know Keith, and they can take care of you. Acclaimed family medicine.
Well, we're back into the ball game with in the fourth quarter. 7:40 to remaining. 36-26, Shawnee Lady Wolves in ahead of the Lady Tigers of Ardmore. Shawnee's defensive pressure is very evident. They have not, Lady Tigers have not been shooting the ball very well outside, but whenever we give up those layups, breakdown of the defense, that's the only way they've been able to score this half.
Well, the Lady Wolves have seemed, Timmy, totally in control other than the first 2.5 minutes of the ball game, when neither side could really hit their shots, and when Ardmore started hitting, the press was a little bit fast for the Lady Wolves. But once they started to breathe, the game has slowed down for them. They've really been in control, getting shots like that all throughout the ball game.
Tarpley's not having a very hot night, but she's had some great looks at the basket. Defensively, again, we just need to pack it down low, because once again, we haven't seen Tatiana Lee, the outside shooter. She's nailed three-point shots, and she's just not in the ball game any longer.
And it's going to be a foul on Logan Bonner, and that's going to be on the screen. The Lady Wolves that is their 7th foul, so Ardmore now in the bonus. They will be shooting the rest of the way.
Yeah, Logan's picked up her third personal foul.
Makaira Tramble with the rebound, back over to senior Logan Bonner. And Logan's daddy and mama, Keith and Stacy Bonner of Rock Creek Pools, for quality installation of your dream pool. They can construct the entire environment for you. Rock Creek Pools, with their new location over on Kickapoo Spur. Drop by and let them show you what they can do for you. Fully stocked retail store for all of your chemicals or needs that you may have for your existing pool. You can take care of it at the showroom of Rock Creek Pools at Kickapoo Spur. 38-30, the Lady Wolves maintaining that lead, Timmy, here early in the fourth.
Yeah, Makaira, very instrumental in activity going on the court. Casey Rice going to the basket. She was fouled on the shot, so she'll go to the free throw line. 2 shots, 5:30 to go in the fourth quarter, 38-30. Casey Rice has not been very active this ball game offensively, but defensively, those long arms, they just steadily get in the way in the passing lanes, and so she's very effective on the defensive end.
Well, Casey has been one of the predominant reasons a lot of the passing has been taking place up top for the Ardmore Lady Tigers. Casey, as you say, with that wingspan, and she's got very active feet. She knows where she needs to be when that ball is moved, and she gets there fast.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. And she missed the second shot, so the score is now 39-30. Ardmore comes back down court. Quick shot by Pickens.
And that's what Ardmore wants to do. They really don't want to set up. They want to have you rattled, and they want to get easy shots in the paint. What a catch by Makaira. That was going to be a tough call. Both players coming down with the ball. It is going to stay with Shawnee, and we want to thank Tim Barrick in the Clinic Pharmacy, working hard to improve your quality of life. Clinic Pharmacy, open 7 days a week, right there next to St. Anthony Hospital. They can help you with any type of pharmaceutical needs. They have wheelchairs. They'll help you with your Medicare. Anything they can do to help. Tim leads his staff in a great way. That's Clinic Pharmacy, working hard to improve your quality of life. Fred's Tire and Battery, with their location on Harrison, full service location, whatever your car needs. Fred's Tire and Battery on Harrison can check it out for you. They've got 5 big bays there, and they can work on your alignments, your wheels, your brakes, of course, tires and battery, tune-ups, you name it. If you have trouble, take it into Fred's Tire and Battery there on Harrison, and let Daniel help you. Daniel or Darren or who are you talking to, Timmy? But anyway, let Fred's Tire and Battery help you out. And Eric's Pharmacy, another sponsor of these telecasts and webcasts, is we want to thank Eric Weingartner and his pharmacy there on Kickapoo, helping to bring these quality telecasts to you. As 39-32 is our score. 5 minutes remain here in the championship round of the Arvest Seahorn Yamaha Invitational. And the Lady Wolves, Timmy Young, are taking care of business.
Yes, they are. They're up with a 9-point lead. 7-point lead. And Logan Bonner runs has a missed shot, rebounded by Palmore, knocked out of bounds by Ardmore. Get us another chance coming in. The intensity of the crowd is stepping up. You can hear the fans getting more and more into it as we come to the close of this championship ball game.
Well, Ardmore trying to put a little run here. Coming into the quarter, the Wolves were up by 10. Ardmore has cut it to 7. Good catch by Tarpey. Bonner's going to get it in to her. She'll turn out to Palmore. Casey Rice, Lady Wolves moving the ball very well, taking some time off the clock. This Ardmore pressure they have handled, Timmy, since the opening moments of the ball game.
They have. Once again, they played toe-to-toe defense all game long. When they score, they come back with the press, with the trap. And Shawnee has figured out a way to get the ball up court. It may be 9 seconds have come off the clock before they get the ball across the court, but they get it across, causing some time to be run off the clock. Again, in high school sports, in high school basketball, we have an 8-minute shot clock, so there's no danger there.
That means the whole quarter. Makaira Tramble to Tarpey. Tramble with another rebound. Makaira Tramble working hard.
She looks like Magic Johnson when he was a rookie with the LA Lakers. I'm telling you, she's playing every position. She can bring the ball up court. She can play the number 2, 3, 4, or 5 position.
Just a sophomore, Makaira Tramble, a special talent. Get out and watch these Lady Wolves play. She is fun to watch as she's coming down crunch time. Makaira's not going to miss foul shots.
Yeah, we definitely need all of them to go in the basket right now.
I'm telling you, 41-32. Makaira Tramble adds to her score total, and the Lady Wolves push that lead back up to 9. After this, we're going to step away from Facebook Live, and you'll see a little bit more if you're watching us on television up through the 9 o'clock hour. But we're going to come back and right here on Facebook Live, and we're going to bring you the boys championship round where Timmy Young is going to lead the charge.
Not me.
Well, you're going to lead it on Facebook Live, and then you've got a boy on the floor who's going to help lead the team to hopefully their first championship here at their own tournament.
That's correct. Timmy is the only senior on Shawnee's team, and we look forward to watching them play in the championship ball game. Shawnee High School has never played in their own championship ball game in the boys bracket.
And we invite you to tune in with us here. We'll go off just for a moment from the Facebook webcast, and then we'll come right back on. So you'll see us in a few moments if you're hanging out in the Facebook realm. Or it's going to start at 9 o'clock if you're watching us on television weeknights, every weeknight on a tape delay telecast from 7 p.m. all the way to 11 p.m. That's Shawnee High School sports taking place right here on ShawneeCTV. We want to thank Shawnee Public Schools for their allowing us to bring these to you. They want to have their kids. They're very proud of their kids and of their facilities. They'd like to bring that to you, and we partner together and try to make good things happen with these kids. Thank you to Shawnee Public Schools.
Definitely so. We appreciate the Shawnee Public Schools. I was speaking with Dr. Grace just yesterday at the ball game. It would be nice to bring her on air for the boys game. She said she would be back tonight.
She's right up there with L-Dub.
Okay, I see her now.
Yeah,
we're gonna get her over here and get the headphones on her and have a conversation with her. We want to talk about the $32 million bond issue that was passed, and she was able to step into, and some of the future plans. And let's find out some of the progress that's being made.
We'll do that when we come back for the boys game. We'll have her over. Hopefully we'll try to get her for halftime, so you can kind of stay tuned for that. Again, that'll be for Facebook Live and also on our television tape delay. Halftime of the boys game, we'll try to have our superintendent here.
That'll be great. It's 3:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Shawnee is still leading 41-33 over the Ardmore Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers has the ball coming down court. Last couple of trips down court, they've managed to get the ball on the inside. That's what they're trying to do now, except we see an outside shot.
Here's Palmore.
Palmore's trying to push the ball up court. We've been kind of lollygagging around here lately.
Mm-hmm.
When we were pushing the ball up court, breaking that press, we were scoring more points.
And when you lollygag, you need a good place to lay your head at night, especially
right.
when you're traveling, right?
That's right.
So when you have traveling friends in town, send them out to Comfort Inn and Suites. Kelly Chandra out there does a great job in keeping the place clean and manageable. The wait staff is very, very helpful. The swimming pool, we have a great time when we go out there. They even have a conference room in case you have business needs and you're inviting business people to town. That's Comfort Inn and Suites. Just, what would that be? Just north of the interstate on Highway 18. Right on the Harrison Street exit. Comfort Inn and Suites. Lovely Liz Young joins us. Liz,
hello.
We're excited tonight. The first time the boys are in the final, and your boy is leading the charge.
You, he is the most awesome. He is out there doing the most. I'm so proud of them. They looked better yesterday than I've ever seen them look.
And they're working together as a team. I think they're in better shape than they've ever been, than I've ever seen them. They are going all the way to the end. Nobody is slowing down. Everybody's got the hops.
You are absolutely right, young man. And I'm going to tell you, these young men that are on this team tonight, they're like these young ladies. They never give up. They don't give up.
And the ladies right now with 3 minutes to play in the championship finals, up by 9, they're going to bring home their 5th or 6th title
Look
tonight.
at them go. Look at them go.
That's right. Liz Young, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
As we welcome T.Y. back, always good to have your wife with us.
Always.
Makes it better in the house.
Makes it more peaceful, right? Share the opportunities.
Palmore stuck a little bit. Casey just unable to get that one as the Lady Wolves are up only by 6. And there's going to be traveling before any of the contact was made. That's a turnover. Again, good evidence of Casey Rice, her length, and her defensive prowess with her feet movement.
That's right. When she plays that, when girls go in to see her defensively, they know they have to get a lot of arch on the ball and a lot of separation. The girl could not do that, and she kind of forced herself in a mental block and took too many steps. But again, as we normally say, when you travel like that, you need to pack a sack lunch.
The Lady Wolves up by 6 as it's tightening up with 2:22 to play in the ball game, going for, I'm going to call it their 6th championship.
Yeah,
why should I even fumble around with that, right?
That's right. I'm going to take a look and see if I can research that and find out exactly.
Well, let's have somebody up here do some research.
Maybe transfer that over to the cameraman there.
That's right. We try to bring you information that is close to being right at all times. It's the intent that we throw out there. That's no different than any other media joint, right?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
It's their intent. And our intent is to make Shawnee always look even brighter on the bright side. If we're going to err, it's going to be Shawnee's better than bright.
That's right.
It will be our way. You're watching Shawnee High School Lady Wolves basketball on ShawneeCTV. We're together. We're building community one season at a time. Makira Tramble with the ball. She got it from Logan Bonner. She gets it over to Palmore. Palmore brings it up. She's got Casey Rice on the wing. But I think Coach Wells said, hey, let's work this clock and let's get only the shot we want. Great catch by Tarpey. Tramble in there. Going to go to the line.
Yep, she is gonna. She gets the ball down low where we want her to have it, and that was a good foul basically. Defensively that was a good foul on her.
Good inlet pass, good catch on the inlet pass, good secondary pass, good catch on the secondary pass. These girls are making good decisions right now.
They're making good, and that's what we gotta have. We gotta have that to get them into the area.
Makira is not allowed to miss any right now.
No,
I forgot to mention that before the last shot.
Yeah, she did not get that vibe. She missed that vibe.
She got it on that second one. The Lady Wolves go up by 7. And 2 minutes to play here in the championship round. Ardmore, the third-ranked team in the state.
Class 5A.
The Lady Wolves in control since midway through the first quarter. And it was at halftime that they took their lead and have not relinquished it since.
That's right.
Just before halftime.
Yeah, when they went up 2019 with Makira's jumper underneath the goal, they've had the lead ever since that time. They've had the momentum.
42-35, a minute 35 to play in the ball game, Shawnee.
Shawnee has gone to a zone defense.
That was nice non-foul by Makira, but this is as close as Ardmore's been since early in the second quarter. Casey Rice.
3 layups that we've missed here in the fourth quarter.
Get that board. Makira does it. Give it up to Palmore. And we're going to have a timeout by Coach Wendy Wells. And Timmy, Coach Wells knows right now it's critical. We're up by 5. That's good. 2 full possessions. We need to work the clock and only take the shot that we want to take.
Exactly. At this point, both teams are in the bonus. Okay. Now Shawnee has 18 fouls and Ardmore has 2 team fouls with 1 minute 8 seconds to go with 42-37 Shawnee lead.
Ardmore has 16 fouls.
I'm sorry. Ardmore has 16 fouls. Right. Shawnee has 18 fouls. With the 5-point lead, Shawnee offensively need to, first of all, secure the ball inbounds. Get the ball inbounds, get the ball up court. Ardmore's going to come out, and they're going to probably go into what they normally do at this time of day, is where they're going to go toe-to-toe defense, and they're going to start trapping. They'll bring more than just one person out. They'll have 2 people on the ball, and they're going to be going for the swipe. They're not afraid of giving up a foul, putting them on the foul line. Shawnee has not had very many successful attempts on the foul line tonight. Defensively, what we're going to have to do is continue to pack that lane because they've only made 2 outside shots outside of the free throw line, the lane in the second half.
And secure that offensive rebound. Make sure that we block out, get that rebound, and start heading it back up without scrambling up the other way.
That's correct.
To our side of the floor.
That's correct. Now we have side out, so we're going to see Pickens, who's played a very active ball game, throw the ball into Makira. Okay, Makira's going to handle the ball. She's going to get a layup. You can see the confidence in Tarpley not wanting to take that shot, but we have to get a stop here. That was a good block from behind. Oh, they're going to call a foul.
With 52 seconds to play in the ball game, the Lady Wolves up by 5. But now the Lady Tigers can cut this to a 1-possession ball game. And the first one is good.
Pickens has been spot on tonight in the second half. Played very aggressively, continues to make her free throws. She's the leader out there on the court as we miss Lee, who's been sidelined. Timeout Ardmore.
They're going to take a 20-second timeout as we want to thank Acclaim Family Medicine. Keith Conaway of Acclaim Family Medicine. More than 20 years medical experience in Shawnee. Dr. Keith Conaway now open in new family practice. They are taking new patients and walk-ins as Acclaim Family Medicine and Urgent Care right there across from the Yamaha store on Harrison. That's Acclaim Family Medicine. Go onto Facebook and like them. And when they do updates or you need to get in contact with them, you can do that right through Facebook.
Shawnee's going to throw the ball in with Logan Bonner. 52 seconds to go, 42-39. 3-point lead. The ball is overthrown. Makara Trumbull could not handle the pass coming in. It was over her head.
Coach Wells with some encouragement right now as the Lady Wolves really self-destructing here at the end of this ball game. They just are giving Ardmore a lot of opportunities to get themselves back in this championship final. We're coming down to the last 45 seconds. A shot for three, and Tramble again with the rebound. She gets it over to Bonner. Bonner is going to move it up to Tarpley, and that's going to be got by Ardmore again. Up and in as it is a 1-point ball game with 26.5 seconds to go. The Lady Wolves making this a tense one with just 26 seconds to play. Timmy, tough sledding over the last couple of minutes for the Lady Wolves.
It's just a matter of throwing the ball and catching the ball. Good throws, good catches. We've not executed on that, but we have to do in the last 26.5 seconds to go with the 1-point lead at 42-41.
Is hit our 2 foul shots, which we are about to get. We got to hit both shots on this next. It's going to be a 1-and-1 as well.
It's going to be a 1-and-1, yes. I mean, the first one is that they'll allow in. The last couple of trips down court, Tarpley's not handled the ball very well. I won't be surprised if we see her moved out to the front a little bit and let the ball get down low. Makara Tramble going to work offensively against the defender. It appears that Ardmore is going to come out and they're going to, of course, be again toe-to-toe defense. Not looking to foul, but they're going to be aggressive enough. If they do foul, no problem. They're going to do it early enough so that they can have more time on the clock to have another possession.
We want to thank you for watching this championship final of the Arvest Seahorn Yamaha Shawnee Basketball Invitational live on our Facebook page. Tramble gets it up to Rice. Gonna get it to Palmore. Palmore over to Bonner. Bonner is gonna get knocked down, and that foul is gonna be on number 25.
Pickens.
And
Lativia Pickens is
going to take Logan Bonner to the foul line. Logan, a senior.
She's had the air knocked out of her.
She'll step up there and hit both of these foul shots. And that's what needs to happen with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. 14.8. The ref right now just finding out if Logan is okay or if she needs to be substituted for.
And in the meantime, they're going to clean up the wet spot here on the court.
Yeah, get that taken care of. So,
buy a little bit more time.
15 seconds to play. Lady Wolves up by just 1. They were up by 10, and it just seems like it went to vapor very quickly.
It did. Once again, that Lazadesko type offense, they were just lollygagging around and not putting the foot on the throttle.
Or Ardmore stepped it up a little bit and caught a couple of breaks down the stretch.
Oh, they did.
As well. Now, this is where Logan needs to hit both. Good job by Casey Rice.
Into the ball game came Tatiana Lee, who's already had 3 threes in the first quarter, has not played since the second quarter. So she's back into the ball game. As we bring the ball down court, Pickens is handling the ball out front. They're very slow getting into their offense. On the steal, Logan Bonner seals the victory.
by Makira Tramble.
Shawnee Lady Wolves are the champions of the Shawnee Invitational, our best Bank Senior Horn Yamaha Invitational. Congratulations, Shawnee Lady Wolves. What a great, exciting inning, Danny.
Hard-fought battle down the stretch as Ardmore valiantly came back from a double-digit fourth-quarter lead to go to almost steal a victory, but the final steal came from Makira Tramble as she took a long reach at a ball as it came by her from the dribble and tapped it over to Logan Bonner, and the Lady Wolves are champions again. It was an interesting final play.
Very interesting. They just could not get it set up. They were trying to get the ball to Tatiana Lee, who had been in the ball game earlier, and it was deadly out there, but they could not get the ball into her hands in a safe way, and they just made some mental mistakes, and Shawnee comes on with the victory. Here we're going to have our awards presentation.
The Lady Wolves to accept their championship trophy and probably the MVP of the tournament as well. We're going to go to the lead announcer, Scott Bartley.
To the 2017 Shawnee Invitational All-Tournament team. From Shawnee High School, Logan Bonner.
All-Tournament team, Logan Bonner, senior.
From Ardmore High School, Krista
Pickens from Ardmore, all-tournament team.
He should have drove that ball. Man.
Sophomore, Makira Tramble, all-tournament MVP for your Lady Wolves.
And this time we will present the runner-up trophy to Ardmore.
Third-ranked Ardmore Tigers with the runner-up trophy. And your fifth-ranked Lady Wolves. Champions again at the Arvest Seahorn Yamaha Shawnee High School Basketball Invitational. Always a classic. Thank you for tuning in. For Timmy Young, I'm Daniel. My son Elisha, as always. Together, Shawnee, we're building community one season at a time. Have a great night, everybody.
I've always been impressed with those guys, the deputies and the admin. They've always been kind. The deputies have pretty much work with very little pay, which is disappointing to me because they need to be paid more. But they don't complain, they work, and they do their job. I mean, that was what impressed me the most about these guys was I'd go on a call and I never once heard them complain. Go to, hopefully we never have to, but going to a funeral when they're honoring one of their fallen retired sheriffs or deputies, the way they show up. So I know I've got a great group of guys to work with, and I'm excited about that. I think we'll be able to work together. We will.
Our beef is exclusively available at the Monk's Marketplace. Taste the difference that care and quality make, and visit our serene landscape to pick up your perfect cut.
On Benedict Street, Hardesty's Market and Deli is your go-to for all your local meat needs. It's also the perfect spot for lunch, offering your favorite local sandwiches, dips, sweets, and more. Support local. Stop by Hardesty's Market and Deli today.
For 50 years, Fred's Tire and Battery has served Central Oklahoma with tires, batteries, and service for cars, trucks, and tractors. Friendly and affordable, with 2 locations in Shawnee. Fred's Tire and Battery, a name you can trust.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
A lot of people don't know we started Eric's Pharmacy in 1995. So we've been going strong for over 29 years. We had a chance to spruce things up, put in new flooring, new shelving, and it really, really came together beautifully. We invite everyone to come by and take a look.
Castor Key Auto Mart, online or in person. Castor